Peace, blessings, light, one love. Back at it again. Hope y'all are doing well. Hope this message reached you in good health. Hope your family and friends are doing well. Hope you're staying humble, had a game plan. I'm glad you made it through the day. I'm here to talk to y'all today about Black History Month. Happy Black History Month to my people, my culture. Happy Black History Month to everybody. I say that because I feel like we're all interconnected in some kind of way. But yeah, it's a celebration for my culture, but there's also other people that would like to celebrate the culture with us. And I bring that up for the simple fact that I've always wondered why a lot of white people were standoffish when it comes to celebrating Black History Month. I used to wonder because I used to have a lot of good friends that I grew up with this forever, first grade, still good friends to this day. But they're never at the barbecues, some of them, but they're never really at the barbecues, celebrations, whether we had an event or in a park. And I never really grasped the concept as to why, and I lacked understanding as to why they wouldn't embrace the culture and try to celebrate with us. Until a great friend of mine, this white woman, asked me recently, she goes, Chris, how do I celebrate Black History Month? Like, what do I do? And it left me stumped because I didn't really have an answer. And I sat there and I thought about it for a little bit. And I was like, I don't really quite have an answer to that as to why they don't. Well, I do as to why they may not celebrate in some aspect, but as to how they would celebrate with us, well, and this might ruffle some feathers, but I've analyzed it a bit. I analyzed it with a few people. As a collective, not all of us may feel this way, but as a collective, amongst the Black people, we have created an unnecessary boundary, meaning we've created a necessary boundary where most of us don't want white people to have anything to do with our history and feel like it's mockery. I've seen it, I get it, I understand it. I don't agree with it because everybody ain't like that. Everybody ain't out to get us. But the fact that it's looked at as mockery it makes it difficult. It makes it difficult because some people really do want to celebrate with us, but we don't know how. But we've created this unnecessary boundary where we don't want white people or anybody other than our ethnic group participating with us in celebration of Black History Month. Yeah, I get it, it's for us, Black people, but that's just creating more of the divide. We gotta work together. We all come from the same source, but speaking on that boundary we created an unnecessary boundary where we don't want white people to celebrate our history with us. And in return, we'll sit up, make posts, and complain that nobody celebrates our history. Well, I mean, people looking out on the outside looking in feel like, man, they don't want us to celebrate with them. They don't even want us around. So in turn to her question, my great friend asked me, well, what do I do to help celebrate? Man, we gotta come together. We can pick a certain day, summertime or springtime, till we all just celebrate in remembrance and reference to the Black culture, but also to celebrate life itself in general. And as humanity as a whole and as a people, we all matter. We all come from that source, the same light, regardless of how you want to look at it. And it's a lot of good people on earth. And I know This is deep. And I know a lot of black people feel like we're the chosen people. I know a lot of people feel like, sorry, I was reading a message from my great friend that asked me the question, but she reminded me to not find something to do with my hands, because normally I pick at my nails or something, but we're getting that down on track. But we all come from that same source, that same light, whether people want to accept it or not. And a lot of black people feel like we are the chosen people. I get that. But also, personally, I feel like there's a lot of good people on earth. And I just don't see the Creator or the Most High coming down and saying, all right, y'all come on, black people. When there's a lot of good white people that have helped us, a lot of good white people want to help us, a lot of good white people that are good hearts and mean well in general and are pure, they want to help us just as well as there's good black people that are pure and hearted and want to help everybody on earth. But I just feel like there's too many good people for one ethnic group to be chosen. It's me personally. You don't have to agree with it. If you don't agree with it, just don't agree with it. Keep scrolling. Go past the video. I'm not gonna be mad at you. I understand this is a deep topic. It's a touchy topic, but we gotta create more parades, more events. Start talking to your friends if they're interested in your culture and they want to show love and concern and help celebrate. Man, start talking with them. How can they celebrate? Like I was talking to a friend. Like if I go to an event, like show up with me. Believe it or not, a lot of the black people are gonna appreciate just the fact that you showed up and just show you care. But that's difficult too, in the same sense, because a lot of white people feel like they're not wanted. Feel like they're a mockery when they try to celebrate Black history with us. And I get that, but that's not all the way true. It's a lot of white people that have helped me in life, a lot of black people that have helped me in life, a lot of people of different nationalities that have helped me in life, and I appreciate them and we help back, but we gotta unify, man. And then like, that's a different topic, but just imagine if we unify instead of expecting this or wanting this out of the world or wanting this from somebody and trying to drill this into somebody that you want them to act like this. Man, if we unify, we can be unified across the world. That's more than ever what anybody wanted or expected to have or to get back. However you want to look at it, it's a whole, it's a great thing. It's what's needed. We need to unify. We need to work together. It's something simple but so hard and out of reach, seems like. But we got to start somewhere, and I'm starting with me addressing the topic. Hopefully we can expand from here, create some events, maybe create our own parade that include everybody, to where everybody can come out and experience our culture, chill at the barbecue. We want you at the barbecue. That should be fun. But events, better be a barbecue, like more parades, just the outing at the park. But I feel like we're grateful as a whole that we have 28 days to celebrate Black History Month. Granted, we're Black 365, 24/7. But with that allotted amount of days, there's no set days. So if people want to celebrate, they don't know when we want to celebrate or meet or congregate together. So I feel like we had a set day, or we can pick ourselves, or we can even not even have to pick a day. We can celebrate our culture and our cultural holidays like Kwanzaa, Juneteenth, Black History Month. We can come together on some of them days. Juneteenth would be nice, summertime, everybody out, it's the summer, can create a lot of events. And I know events and stuff happen with that, but the gathering at these events could be better, it could be more diverse. We could all like work together. That gives people a chance to experience our culture, taste the food, sounds, some music. Music is life and life is music. frequency has no distinction, so everybody could vibe off good frequency. Dance, just gather, enjoy each other's time, to enjoy life, that we're celebrating life together. That's plenty enough reason for us to unify. Economically, we'll advance, we unify as a whole, everything. But it's gotta start here. It's gotta start somewhere. So we're starting it. Gonna try to see where this goes. It's about Black History. It's Black History Month, but outside of that, it don't even gotta be about Black history. The fact that we all exist on this plane, the fact that we all alive, the fact that we all come from the same light, the same source. We have plenty of reason to connect with each other. And how cool would it be just to connect with each other and learn about each other's culture, different type of food. I do that in general when I travel. Just me, I like to travel, but I try to learn about people's culture and stuff. But that would be cool if we united and became, as a collectively conscious and aware of things, and celebrate together. Just have understanding, open-mindedness, and communicate and expand and build together. And in general, the Black community, we gotta do better too to build up our community. I mean, can't complain about nobody else if we're doing bad ourselves. Let's build ourselves up, and then we can go from there. Then we can address like outside opinions and stuff that matter anyway. But it's difficult. It's a difficult situation, especially when she asked me that, and I was like, I kind of had no idea what to say at first. Like, ain't nobody ever approached me like that or asked me that question coming from a white person, which is very brave and courageous. But my great friend knows, she knows I don't take nothing personal. And shout out to my daughter, shout out to my daughter, Jakayla, shout out to my daughter, Charlotte. I love y'all. Hope everything's going well. Stay focused, stay blessed. But we gotta get it together, unify. White people don't know. They don't know how to celebrate. They don't know what to do. In respect, you gotta look at this aspect. That's a respect issue. Ain't no way I'm finna go jump in and run in somebody's neighborhood and saying this or saying that and I don't know nothing about it. So you can't expect them to approach us and wanna celebrate when they don't know how, and we haven't given them reason. And on top of that, we're steady creating this unnecessary boundary where we don't want nobody part of it. But in the same sense, we wondering why nobody celebrate, but we pushing people out. We pushing people out from helping celebrate with us, bro. We've created an unnecessary boundary to where we don't want people around or celebrating our holiday with us. In the same sense, we turn around and complain that we only get 28 days and ain't nobody celebrating and this and that. Bro, we created that boundary that's detrimental to ourselves. Then nobody else create that boundary but us. That's just real. That's what it is. If you don't like me, delete me. It's just what it is. But we gotta get over that boundary we created. And it exists, and it's real. It's very real. And I was talking to some friends about it, one of my great white friends, and they didn't kind of grasp that concept till I mentioned it. And they're like, you're right. Yeah, we've created a boundary to where we push y'all away, and in the same sense, want y'all to be there and complain because you're not celebrating like we don't exist or we ain't shit. We matter. They matter. Everybody matters. They matter just as us. We matter just as much as them. Like nobody's better than each other. Gotta unify, man. Y'all notice I'm not smoking. I have to quit smoking. Trying to get my mind right. Feel good about it. But anyway, Black History Month. It's needed. It's part of culture, whether people like it or not on both ends. more than just black people exist in celebrating Black History Month. And I mean that in a way that there's so many white people in history that have done so much and eventually gave their life trying to help us, went against the government, trying to help black people. And some of these people are my heroes just as well as some black people are my heroes. But I think that matters. You can't celebrate Black history without celebrating those who have tried to help too. It's just real. And like with those people that try to help, and you know, whoever watching this, you know you got some down hard, pure good white people in your life that mean no harm and they very good. That's why I'm like, man, I know some good white people like that. And it ain't no, I just feel like it ain't no way, man, that we the only, like, how we gonna be the, I don't know, I could be wrong. This is my opinion. Pure entertainment purposes only. But how we gonna be the only chosen people when there's so much more good going on out here? You can't dismiss that. Yeah, some people that mean us bad. Shit, we mean some people bad too. All of us ain't bad. Every white person ain't bad. And it ain't just about black and white people. When we dive into this concept and this conversation about black and white, we subliminally disregard all nationalities out there. It's not just black and white people out here, bro. And to be honest, society caused people to feed into it more like this issue shouldn't even be that big. Yeah, stuff happened over the past, but man, we gotta evolve, bro. Us keeping that mindset and creating that unnecessary boundary is keeping us put back in so many years in the mindset, physically, mentally, and spiritually. We gotta evolve, man. You can't keep dwelling on that. Let's see. I'm gonna try to start creating some events, some gatherings for everybody. We all there. And depending on cooking shit, I like they food too. I like white people food too, depending on cooking it. Some white people cook just like black people, but that's just more food they could bring to the cookout, and we can enjoy it. But it ain't about that. It is, but that ain't the focus. We gotta start talking. If we want feedback for celebrating our culture, we gotta start talking and giving feedback to them how they can help celebrate. People want to be there with us, man. People want to help celebrate and show their concern that, look, I'm sorry, whatever happened, but that's not me. I want to be here for you. We gotta let them do that. It's people that want to do that. People want to be here, celebrate, learn. It's people that literally want to learn about our culture, but we create an unnecessary boundary. Well, we don't. This ain't part of you. Why you celebrating it? It is though. It is part of everybody. We're gonna get it together though. What else I want to talk about? If you know that person is pure and they legit like saying sorry, I just want to apologize for whatever happened. How can I help? Man, tell them. Don't get them no backlash for apologizing you for some shit they didn't have nothing to do with, and they still apologizing. Man, you wrong, man. You get mad if somebody did that to you. You wrong, man. We wrong if we do that. But we gotta let them be there and tell them. Whether it be if you don't have an idea and they show up with you in that event and look, I want to help celebrate. You matter to me. Just want to unify and have peace amongst each other. Man, if it ain't nothing else to do, let them help set up for the event or something. Organize something, bro. These people intelligent too, bro. We'll make it so far with this work together, but just gotta embrace it. I mean, I get it. It's kind of difficult. It is a difficult topic, difficult situation and subject, and it's difficult to embrace somebody else's culture and not have understanding about what's going on. It's very difficult. I wouldn't want to approach the situation either, especially If I'm seeking knowledge and ain't nobody giving it to me, man, I want to help celebrate you, but you're not giving it. What else am I supposed to do? Show up and just look stupid? No, man. We got to start giving back feedback. Let people know how they can celebrate. And this ain't no delegation and telling people what to do and when to do it and how to do it, man. If people want to help, let them help you with what you're doing. Don't feel like you got power now and can tell people what to do if they want to help, man. Let them help. Let them be there. If not, then you got no room to complain about nobody celebrating Black History Month. Yeah, every other nationality has this or that and it's celebrated. Man, stop complaining and focus on you, bro. Focus on us. You got plenty of people want to help. Focus on us. What is we doing? What are we doing? Sitting around creating unnecessary boundaries and then blame it on people when we are on detriment. We're detrimental to ourselves. Don't get mad at them people. They want to help celebrate, man. Want to be at the barbecue and chill too. You know how fun it is. We had a good time, man. Let people experience that. The people come experience our culture, go back and talk about it. And now we got discussion about it. I did this, and that can only bring more people in. Then we start to congregate and unify. It's gonna work out. It's gonna work. I ain't gonna try to keep y'all too long. I'm already 20 minutes in. This topic can go forever. It's needed to be talked about. It's a topic that needs to be addressed. It's a topic that needs to be discussed with both nationalities, I feel like. Talked to my great friend about that. We're gonna try to work on that, but the more they see it, the more people going to get aboard and get on. The more it's talked about, the more people gonna hear about it, or people want to know more about it. Because the more we talk about it, people are steady learning. Oh, I can do this, I can do that, I can do this at a function. I can help create this event, so it shows that I want to help celebrate or come together and do what I can do to help. What else? To the white people and my friends, Black friends too, family members on both sides. I love y'all, appreciate y'all. You're always welcome with me. You can always show with me. You ain't got to do nothing. You can just show with me, and just you being there lets me know alone how much you care. And I know it's difficult. I know myself. And we can advance from there slowly, but don't overthink it. I feel like a lot of Black people will appreciate it if you just show up. It sounds silly, but just show up and look. I'm here to just help celebrate. I didn't come for no negative or confusion. I know your culture and history is strong and it matters to you, and I want to show my support that it matters to me, man. Somebody say that and you get sideways or negative or bent out of shape over that, man, I don't even want to be friends with you. That's weird ass energy, bro. If you ain't trying to evolve and unify, man, I don't really got no dealings with you. You shouldn't have no dealings with me because we clearly not on the same mindset or frequency, man. You stuck in an error or in a time lapse, or you reading everything and talking about and seeing things on social media and agreeing with it, not checking it. Man, get out and be active, bro. Stop looking on the internet. You can be active and change the whole scenario. All we gotta do is unify and be great. You can be great overnight. Imagine if we all unified, man, and work together. Poverty wouldn't exist no more. We're gonna grow economically together. We're gonna build businesses, and who knows the heights of what we reach. There is no limit. Just gotta unify, man. Because you don't wanna feel mocked. When somebody generally want to help celebrate your culture and show appreciation and you matter, but you feel like you being mocked. But you didn't want nobody to do it at first. You don't want nobody to help celebrate because you feel like that's just something black people should do. That's the unnecessary boundary we created. Don't be mad at nobody but ourselves. Don't complain about nobody not celebrating. Or man, they do this, but and they say they support us, but ain't nobody here but us. Bro, we created that boundary. They feel like they not welcome, bro. They feel like they not welcome. They feel like they can't come to the barbecues. They can't come to no events because they feel like that we're gonna mock you. But we created that boundary. We created that. Just letting y'all know, I love y'all. I love y'all white people. I'm with you. I know y'all with me. We unified, and we're gonna make this happen. To my black people, I love y'all who on the program. We unified. We're gonna get together and make this happen. And to those, it's people stuck in the air, and some people is not going to agree with that. Some people are not going to agree with that at all on all spectrums. Who cares? It's not for them to agree with. We paving this path, not them. What else? Be open-minded. Let people in, bro. Like, have these conversations. I have this conversation with my great friend all the time, and we have great conversation about it. I get 90% of my ideas from my great friend about my videos, straight up. And I appreciate you very much. Much love to you. You know who you are. I appreciate you. Love you. Have them conversations. It's needed. It must happen. Are we gonna keep going in a loop in society? It's 2025, man. At this point, if we ain't paving the way, man, your children and grandchildren gotta deal with it for us not paving the way for them. Then they gonna be put in place to have to pave the same path that we should have paved for them, man. Let that sink in. A lot of y'all got children too. A lot of people I know I went to school with got children. I got a child myself. I got a bonus child too. And I got a goddaughter. But we just gotta pave the way. Gotta start. This is me starting. We're gonna try to unify. We're gonna try to create some events. We're gonna try to create some gatherings, some cookouts. Everybody invited. We gotta stop the divide. We gotta give people feedback and give people knowledge. We gotta gain knowledge ourselves about our culture. It's some stuff I was lacking. We gotta gain more knowledge about ourselves. How we gonna tell people about it, or how they can participate and help us celebrate or be there if we don't even know what we talking about. And that fall on me too. I gotta make more videos giving y'all knowledge about us, about our rights and all kind of stuff as a people in general, as a whole. I gotta start educating myself more, and I'm gonna give it to y'all. Be more diligent about that. That's the topic, man. A lot of people want to help and be there for us, but we created that unnecessary boundary to where we don't want people to be there or celebrating our Black History Month because it's just for us. And in the same sense, like I said before, but we want people there. And ain't nobody helping us celebrate or act like we don't exist or whatever the case may be. Bro, that's that boundary we created. It got nothing to do with white people, that boundary. Black people, we created that boundary, unnecessary boundary. So we got to get rid of that. How we get rid of that? Start being open-minded. Have these conversations with white people. Have these conversations with yourself. It's good and it's needed and it must happen. So if you wondering why, white people there, man, they don't know how to approach the situation, bro. Give them feedback, give them knowledge and information on how they can help celebrate. I got an idea, but that idea's been tried in the past before with certain movements. Could work, may not. We'll decide on that when we get to it, but I'm here, I'm open-minded, here to talk about it. I ain't about to feel bad if you gotta talk about it. Just know I want you there. I want to unify. I appreciate you for wanting to be there and celebrate our culture. my great friend. I appreciate you very much, and I know it's more people like you. I'm gonna try to do what I can to get things together so we get the ball rolling, but we're gonna try to make something happen. We gotta unify as a people, start helping each other. Life is so much easier when we help each other. I don't want this to carry over more. I'm at 30 minutes. I'll come back, probably do a part 2, but I hope this message reached you and you're open-minded. I hope you're willing to accept. I guess if you look at a challenge, willing to accept the challenge that I've given you. Black people and white people, shit, everybody. I hope you see this video and it inspires you and motivates you to want to do the same thing, and then we can all maybe start contacting each other and start creating events or something. It got to start somewhere, but we can get it done. I believe in it. I believe in you. I believe in you, my great friend. Believe in myself, but everything gonna work out. Just stay tuned. I want you there. I appreciate you. We're gonna unify. I appreciate you very much. Thank you. And everything gonna work out. Stay focused, always advance. Humble yourself, be flawless, but show your flaws and be vulnerable to the right people, the right person. And everything's gonna work out. We're gonna get it done. Until next time, I'll see you again. Peace, blessings, light, and one love. I'm out.